to sit time, and then she understood that she's getting late for her office, so she tried to wake up. Making Ryan chuckled and turned back to see Taehyung making you and said, Tae, I'm getting late. Just stay like this for 5 minutes, please, said making you hum to his words and closed your eyes. I feel so safe and loved by my only man, whom I want to be for eternity. And when Taehyung releasing her, she held him tightly and said, 5 more minutes. Tae chuckled, I know it, right? And after 15 minutes, she woke up and rushed towards the washroom, making Taehyung chuckle since it's not first for him to see Ryan rushed. Yeah, careful, honey. Okay. Want me to join? No need. Ryan and Taehyung sit down to eat their breakfast, and when a nice fragrance hit her nose, she looked at the dishes. Wow, it smells so good. Which she followed quietly and went from there, making Taehyung go towards Ryan and put those dishes on her plate. Anything special today? Does something special have to happen to feed my own wife? Yeah, tell me. Not again. Of course, I didn't forget, but I just tested you. But Taehyung just feed you, making you look at his not pleased with your answer. What about we go somewhere? I'll pick you then. Okay, Tae, I'm getting late. Bye, she said, taking her last bite from Taehyung. Yes, boss? Did Jack told about what you should do? He asked, making that guy nod his head and said, Yes, boss. I should say who is and who is trying to and teach them a lesson. Not just look who is trying to and keep your eyes on them. When they cross there, don't forget to tell me since I make them that they will. But when he is going, Taehyung stopped him by saying, Don't forget that you're here for temporary. I won't tell Ryan, ma'am. That's not the thing. Don't get distracted, and you should take care of her, even if she needs something, since she's so shy to ask someone. Seems like b0ss really like his wife, no matter how, and he's really a gentleman with his wife. Meanwhile, Vine is going towards her cabin hurriedly while checking a time on her watch. Yeah, Vine, you should go to John, sir, she said, making Vine nod her head and go towards her boss. Excuse me, sir, can I get in? You can always, Vine. Sir, you call me for? Oh, you're so workaholic. Won't you have some? What about we have some? I'm not here but for work, sir. If you call me for work, then tell me quickly. We can postpone that work. Okay. And about that, this file, I have some doubts, so clarify it to me now. When she's explaining to him, he looked at her, making her feel every girl will to get me, and here you're distancing yourself. So, what? Won't be a problem, and we can have. I'm not here for money. Living John and looked at the wave. Mine walked while thinking in his mind, Patched it, I see, he said while looking at a bunch of files and while saying, I make sure you'll remember forever. Not knowing that someone is watching him carefully and already made a phone call to his boss to say all the incident which happened here between Ryan and John. Sir, John, the CEO, asking ma'am to with him. How dare that? He seems to made a plan to take by giving her loads of work, making ma'am to work till night. Is that so? Then I make sure to take care of him in my way. I'll make sure he never can forget this night, he said, and ended the phone call, making that other one looked at John with, he said to himself, and went closely towards them. Work with passion, like you said, and go to your home after you completed all these files. Forced smile. You will see, sir, and I promise you will think twice to even give me work I can. Do your work perfectly. I will make sure you never can look at me, not even my anyone. She said and started her work. No matter how much you tried, you can't complete those all, at least before 9 p.m. I want every information about the John company and what his business and everything and all. Yes, master. And after 10 minutes, one man running towards Taehyung and stopped right in front of him and greeted Taehyung. So he doesn't have any business and it's his single company and his strength is his investor that don't even deserve to see my face even, but I make sure even if he forgot my face but not my. He laughed loudly and looked at the other man. And after some time, that other man rushed to take him with some more files, making Taehyung look and stopped at one contact number. Who? We. He said, making the other one stood at his place, not knowing why he even called him, since if we calls to anyone, fixed by. May I know why you call me, sir? You know John? Um, yes, sir, I know. Seems like you only know his name and nothing more. What happened, sir? It's your responsibility to see his more than his work. And I want you to not help him again. I won't dare to not do that, sir. He said, making they hummed and cut the phone call. While looking at the time for the show to begin. Meanwhile, John said everyone to leave the office before 9 p.m. and everyone went from office to their homes. And even Ryan saw this, but she didn't say anything. Hello, sir. John told to every staff to leave except Wine. Oh, then it's good time to his office, isn't it? Sir, I have already sent those, so I will tell you the right time to use that. And first of all, put that one in that room. Meanwhile, John, who looked at every single empty, making him to take steps towards Wine before taking a. Since John went outside to Wine, just then Taehyung's assistant came there and said, yes, and you will never forget this your entire life. And when Vian's doing her work sincerely, John went beside her before he tried to put that, making Vian looked at John, who is holding a tattoo very close to her from behind, and John to looked at his cabin. But before John can do that, someone making him and started not knowing that he is we. Meet my husband, we. She said it with, but Nahyang looks only whole towards John, which makes John feel like, I'm, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, sir. I don't know that ma'am is your wife. She said, making him gulped, and he don't know now how to save himself, making Wine go to him and said, for trying to take, and this is for, even that woman said she got married, and this is for trying to, who's not at all interested in you, and this is for, honey, I'm there for almost these things, isn't it? And I don't think, and I'll make sure that I will take care of him. And honey, did you remember our date? Said while looking at Ryan. Trust me, I will definitely make sure that this week can finish it then. She said, making day set. I haven't done this types of things and trust your day, honey. Honey, and wait in my car. We'll go to home and then we can go to date. Please, please don't. I will go far away from this country and leave there, please. How can you think I loved you so? I will make you everything. And that's when you know how it feels like trying to take others' things. Boom. That's when John Company, which is his only property by day. And Ryan, who saw his company got, she felt sad, but when his face appears, she immediately turns her thoughts to, he deserved this.